Hello, everybody. My name is Willie Goldberg, and today I'm going to share with you how I can consistently uh, write over 50,000 a month in issued premium in final expense niche. So, quick background on me: I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for close to a decade, and more recently have entered the final expense life insurance arena. And over the past year, I have refined my systems. I started out in the field for a month. I tweaked some things. I moved into telesales. So thought it was quite a bit more scalable, and turns out that is definitely correct. And have built a very good system that now I'm consistently writing over 50,000 a month in annualized premium. And today I'm going to share with you exactly how I do it. So um, just like everyone out there who gets started in this niche, when I first got rolling, I was hitting 300 to 500 dials a day. So I was dialing a lot. That's how I was told to sell. That's how I was told that's the most effective way. And it does work. So it did work for that. For the time being, it was just exhausting. That was the only issue with where it is, but there really is no silver bullet. You sort of have to go through that phase where you are ripping a lot of dials every single day, getting the reps in, getting rejected, getting the phone slammed on your face. Um, so that was a very good learning phase for me. But in while I was doing that, I really learned what worked, what didn't work, what I could delegate, and what I couldn't. So currently, my setup, I'm running my own Facebook ads, and leads are coming through my CRM, my system, and I don't call any of the leads as a first point of contact. I am never the first point of contact calling my leads. So I have a couple support systems. One is my setter. I have a setter offshore. She dials my leads as they come in, and so she's really the first point of contact. Age of leads being today or day 0 through day 3, she's really hammering those leads pretty hard. And then I also have some support from an AI dialer. So I have an AI setup that dials. So she dials roughly 300 dials a day, I want to say. I have an AI dialer that will call roughly 500 dials a day, if not, yeah, roughly 500 dials a day at this point. So from days 3 or really 4 through 60, the AI dialer actually calls each lead about 18 times throughout that period. So that the setter for me dials the newest leads, and then the AI dialer really dials days 4 through 60. And the AI dialer actually does call a few times on day 1, because I just really want to hammer the leads on the first day the lead comes in. Speed the lead, obviously, from I'm sure you've seen videos on, or at least understanding research that it is extremely important to have high speed to lead, good speed to lead. So that is it. My dials, I'm probably ripping 100 dials a day now, 100, and that's only on follow-ups from already engaged leads. Either they set an appointment, I had a conversation with them, I'm just checking back in with them, or they've texted in some, they've showed some or replied to an email. They've shown some sort of engagement. Then I will personally reach out to them. I will put them on my list, but I'm not doing any power dialing. I'm not on the power dialer anymore. So I am focused on one-to-one dials, high target engaged prospects. So that's what I am doing. So it takes a little while to get to this point. Daily workflows. So I start my day with follow-ups. I'll have a short list, and that's really the only list that I call is a short list, and I'll hit that list twice a day. I'll hit it in the morning and early evening, like around 4 or 5 p.m. my time. Um, so a couple times a day. I'm really only working 9 till 6, maybe 10 till 6, 9:30 till 6 ish, unless I have appointments later on, or if someone specifically tells me that they want to chat later in the evening. So I will chat with folks later in the evening and on weekends. I do not dial at all on the weekends. I do not. Um, I only meet with people who I have pre-booked appointments on the weekends. That's it. So I'm not grinding for this 50K AP anymore. At the beginning, when I was getting started, I was. Now it's much more relaxed, and still obviously requires a lot of work, but mostly I'm talking to engaged prospects, closing sales um, through presentations and follow-ups. So that's where I'm at this point. So I get a lot of live transfers. So the AI and the setter both live transfer and set appointments. So that's sort of the idea here. You could see just this is my calendar for this week. So I have like, I don't know, that's 1 week. I'll show you another week, another week. Just every week there's like boatloads of appointments, and that's really what I'm showing up to every day. Um, so much more relaxed, less prospecting oriented, more engaged conversations. So my script is, if you're interested in my script, I'm happy to share it with you. I think I'll probably throw another video out about that. But I go into a little discovery. I'll go into the state approved burial program. So I should have started off with this. I'm selling final expense life insurance exclusively. I do sell a little bit of term, but primarily final expense life insurance. So I have a great way of framing the programs and getting into underwriting and going into discovery. And then I've got a unique closing process, but um, yeah, the system really brings people to the forefront. And then after so many reps, I'm fairly good at closing at this point. So the script is great. Getting reps in is very helpful. So if you're interested in that, I'll probably put out another video, or you can find more information likely below this video with more resources. So um, the reason, so most folks can and should hit 40, 50K a month AP as long as you're consistent, you're doing the reps. Systems are much more important than really anything. Being able to have a system that's designed to get people on the calendar and to generate inbound leads is really what can drive this. It's, you don't have to hustle your ass off, although you at the start you almost certainly will, and you probably should. But consistency is greater than talent. It's more important than talent. Process is better than motivation. So learning the systems, learning a good script, learning how to handle objections, it's all takes reps, takes time, but it's not rocket science. Um, so if you like what you heard here, if you want to learn more about my system or potentially working with me, click the link below this video. There should be a link with a video that goes through my whole process and explains what it's like. I mean, basically how I'm doing this, what I'm doing exactly, a little bit more details than I'm sharing with you here. So if you're interested, click the link below. It'll explain, the link will bring you to a page that will explain exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And if you're interested in working with me, there's also a link to a calendar. You could schedule a call with me if you're interested in learning more and potentially working with me. So I appreciate your time. Hopefully you found this helpful. Um, and if you're getting started in insurance, final expense is a great niche. And yeah, just keep grinding, keep working. This isn't the toughest niche to figure out. You can and should, if you're spending the time and being consistent, you should be able to have some success in this niche. So I appreciate you watching this video.